Why, hello there everyone, it's me again, Katsuhan, and we are back again with a new Twisted Wonderland Glorious Masquerade book. Now we're on to book 2, and we have a new round of stamp missions. So we're gonna get into that and play it as far as we can. As you know, if you've seen my other videos doing this, there's a lot of stamina that you need to use to actually play this, and it's not like the kind of thing you could do in one go. So I might not be able to get through all of book 2, I might have to do it in parts, I might have to do stuff on my own. We'll see. But now, like I said, everything kind of has updated and has moved on to book 2. So that means, as I will show you guys here, new characters to pull for, new cards, new gacha, and you know, it's very tempting. I really do love Idia's I don't want to be offensive, but his whole kind of clown like cloak look, I love it. It looks so nice. I love Sebek over here, but I only have this many. As you can see on the top left, that's all the keys that I have, and the gems. Sorry, the gems that I have. And this is gonna come again. There's gonna be a Glorious Masquerade Part 2, and we can pull for them again. But I do love Idia here, but I really want to save for Malleus when he comes out, so I'm not pulling for him. But yeah, aside from that, we will be doing book 2. Stamp missions, I'm gonna do these on my own, like I said in previous videos, just because it's a little bit easier to do those on my own. I can just do them on my own time, and you won't be bored with me doing like 10 lessons or lessons 10 times in a row, and like alchemy lessons and history lessons. So I can get that out of the way and we can focus on the actual game part. So yeah, we have book 2. Just looking here at book 2, it looks to me, just based on things like Camp Vargas event, the Camp Vargas event, and some of the other events like the paintball one, I believe, that this one is probably going to be one of those ones where you do the story, then you have to do a bunch of battles to get materials, and then you have to go back to the story, and then you have to do lessons, and then you have to wash, rinse, and repeat this whole cycle. And I don't think this can be all done at once, but we will see. So we will get into yeah, this new chapter of book 2. Just a quick summary of what happened in the last book. All the students were sent by Crowley to do this, I think it was called the Young Promising Mages Exchange or Festival, and 10 representatives were chosen. So I'm not going to name all of them, but there's 10 plus Malleus, because they want Malleus to be there because he is, you know, one of the top mages, top 5 mages, I think they said, in all of Twisted Wonderland, which I'm like, why are you even in Night Raven College then if you are so good at magic? But anyways, so we were sent to Noble Bell College. I said it right. I'm proud of myself. Let's see how long that will last. We were sent to Noble Bell College to visit Noble Bell College and Fleur City, which is based off of Hunchback of Notre Dame. We met the president of the student council, the president of the school, student president, Rollo, who is based off of Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. And he seems kind of, there's some like tension between him and us, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen, especially between him and Malleus. There's some weird vibes there. But we are now at the point where we have been unleashed. We meaning us, the 10 representatives, plus me, Grim, and Malleus. I forgot to include me and Grim, I'm sorry. Onto Fleur City, and we're hoping not to cause chaos, but we are obviously going to cause chaos. So we're going to just get into that. But yes, before I get into it, if you like me playing these games or any games, please like and subscribe. I do lots of fun stuff on my channel, like art and unboxing and talking about BL stuff. So please like and subscribe this video and my channel respectively. It'll help me a lot to keep making fun stuff for everyone. Alright, okay, let's get into it. Alright, so chapter 1 of book 2, we are in the Azul, Deuce, and Epel group. I forget what they named their team, but we're gonna see how they're gonna do in Fleur City. And this is Chapter 1, Super Hungry. As I said in my previous videos, I'm going to be reading the lines and trying to make them interesting. But it's probably not going to be like pro voice acting. I'm sorry, but anyways, Chapter 1, Super Hungry. Alright. Clutch. Love the outfits. Again, I said this previously, but I love the new outfits they have. Now, I believe Group A consisted of myself, Deuce. Oh my gosh, I can't say consisted. What's wrong with me? Now, I believe Group A consisted of myself, Deuce, and Epel, correct? They're Group A. They're like the more serious group, I guess, of this. Yes, sir. I'm ready when you are, Azul. Where should we start? Do either of you have anything you'd especially like to do? I'm not sure. I haven't actually been on many trips before. Same. But I guess I'd like to do something you can only do here. Rather vague answers, but not unexpected ones. I had a feeling you wouldn't have any specific ideas. You're in luck though. I did research beforehand and formulated those plans. Some plans. I'm illiterate. I am so sorry. Now, if you ask me what should be prioritized on a trip, I would say gustatory, olfactory, and tactile experiences. You can't get those through books or the internet after all, so eating, hearing things, and touching things is what I'm gathering. I believe cuisine is the most efficient way to understand a local culture since it develops according to the region's very soul. That's very true, I agree with that. What would the two of you say to that approach? I'm losing you both, aren't I? I'm suggesting we go eat some of the local foods. Oh, I get it now. Sounds good to me. I was just getting a little hungry. I'm up for that too. Cute babies. I trust you have the Fleur City maps you were given beforehand. Let's visit the busiest part of town first. That's kind of funny that they're going to go to the busiest part of town. I feel like a lot of people were like, let's go to the hidden gems that aren't so busy, but they're like, no, we want to get trampled. We want to get the Rona. But yeah, you do you, Group A. Okay. Ooh. This is a town. I mean, you know what? Rather than like, it is Hunchback of Notre Dame inspired, don't get me wrong. But also with all of the masquerade masks, it's more leaning on like the Venetian side with the Venetian masks. But it's still very beautiful. I love how this looks. Designs, the colors, the cobblestone art, and the little cafe. And you can see the Notre Dame, aka Noble Bell College, I'm guessing, in the background. It's very, very cool and very pretty. Wow, just look at this place. It's incredible. You know, Harveston's in the Shaftlands too, but the streets and houses here look so different. I wonder if it's this busy because of the festival. Probably. Hardly. Fleur City is always bursting with life. Why, hello there, Rollo. You have impeccable timing. We were hoping to sample some of your iconic foods to better acquaint ourselves with the city itself. Are they gonna get some QuaSO? Some chocolate QuaSO? Well, if I were to name something representative of our city, it would be bread. I take it. I did a little research on your fair city before we left. We are totally gonna eat some croissant, aren't we? I was just joking. But they really said bread. Oh my gosh. Oh. Very industrious of you. Is it oho or oho? I don't know. It's nothing so grand, really. Would you be willing to recommend a bakery to us? Wait, bread? I mean, I like bread as much as the next guy, but we can get that anywhere. Hard to imagine it as an iconic food. But have you tried QuaSO? Yeah, I don't know. The breads from the cafeteria and school store are great, and what I can get in the Queendom of Roses is just as... Ooh, sparkle, sparkle. You smell that? Oh, the growl sound. You know, smell of freshly baked bread. The smell of freshly baked bread also kind of gets me hungry. It's like one of my favorite smells. Whoa, something smells amazing. It's making me super hungry. Me too. It hit me the moment I caught a whiff of that goodness. I detect a strong scent of butter as well as a pleasant aroma of bread baking. Is it QuaSO? Please tell me it's QuaSO! There's a long-standing bakery I'm rather partial to nearby. Oof, my game. My game don't want to cooperate. Anyway, there's a long-standing bakery I'm rather partial to nearby, and it smells like they just finished baking a fresh batch. Let's pay them a visit. Oh, to be continued. Let's see, I hope that we can continue. Oh yay, we can! Oof, my game is like... I'm so sorry guys that it's glitching. I have no idea why it's doing that. Chapter 2, Simply Incomparable. Fleur City. Whoa, check out all the pastries! This is like 10 times bigger than any of the bakeries on Sage's Island. Actually, probably more like 20 times bigger. They do have a surprisingly large selection. We have a long tradition of breaking bread. We have a long tradition of bread baking in Fleur City. Our flour has been milled by a windmill on the edge of town since the old days. Our bakers use the freshest flour, which shows in the final product. There are a number of famous bakeries here. I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't read today, guys. I don't know why I'm doing this when clearly I'm not able to read a single word. More recently, they've started using a water mill on the Soleil to mill flour as well. Demand creates supply, and supply creates demand. A truly wonderful cycle. Always the businessman. Now that I know every step of the process is done here, I'm even more interested in trying some. I'm pleased to hear it. It's a privilege to I'm really trying. I'm pleased to hear it. It's a privilege to be able to provide you with a glimpse into our culture. Honestly, I could skip the history lesson and just bite into a whole honkin' loaf right now. Yeah. The drool sound. Come now, shouldn't you boys be taking this time to learn about Fleur City? Yeah, what if Professor Train is like, this is a field kind of study event, so whatever you learned in the field we're going to be tested on, so better learn stuff in the field so that you know what's going to be on the exam. Like, what if he does that? Learn. I'm sure Riddle and Vil impressed upon you what a valuable learning opportunity this is. It's not all fun and games. He's hungry too. Okay, that wasn't me. Me either, which means... Con in 4K! It's okay to be hungry, okay? When you smell bread, that is a natural reaction that one should have when smelling freshly baked bread. Rollo, which type of bread would you suggest we try? He sure changed the subject quick. Who knew Azul's stomach could be that loud? I would suggest these. It's a croissant! It's a croissant! I knew it was gonna be a croissant! Oh my gosh. Croissant? Croissant? They look a little plain compared to the other pastries, like the ones filled with fruit and chocolate. Croissant? Croissants are special though. They're filled with nutrients that invigorate the townsfolk's minds and bodies. And they are far superior to typical loaves of breads or baguettes. Their taste is simply incomparable. I always make a point of having a croissant on special occasions. After such a ringing endorsement, I feel I must try one. And he tries a croissant. And what does he think about the croissant? Ooh, it's still warm and it smells great. I just can't wait. Down the hatch. It's fantastic. What a distinctive weedy flavor. Weedy flavor. I'm not sure that's how I would necessarily describe what a croissant tastes like. It's very buttery, very flaky, very rich, very wonderful. Costco croissants. If you haven't eaten a Costco croissant, please eat and try a Costco croissant. I believe I'm tasting a blend of bread flour, cake flour, and whole wheat flour. Fresh butter and aromatic dough form layers, which gives the pastry an unbelievably light, crispy texture. The sweet glaze on top brings out the natural sweetness of the dough itself, all accentuated by a rich, salty butter flavor. I could eat a whole plate of these. Same, actually. I'm already eating one, but Azul's just making me hungrier. I'm gonna get another. Me too. In fact, I'll get 2 more. You two sure have healthy appetites. What can I say? They're super good. You could get another too, Azul. That's alright. I prefer a more systematic approach to my energy intake. Besides, I wouldn't want to fill up purely on bread. This place has wheat in abundance, and you know what that means, don't you? Nope, I don't follow. Neither do I. Go on and tell us, Azul. Wow, you're so honest. Maybe too honest. Being around you is throwing me off. It's probably because we don't run in the same circles. I was implying that Fleur City is also known for its sweet confections. Indeed we are. You really have done your research. There's a popular patisserie nearby. Allow me to take you there. We're going to the patisserie. What are we gonna eat at the patisserie? Because we had our croissant, so now we are going to try other French-inspired things? I don't know. Oh yay, we get number 3 too. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into number 3. Chapter 3, here we go. Definitely good, but... Fleur City. Here we are. I can smell the sugar. Oh look, Trace made me those things before. They were unbelievable. What were they called again? Financier? 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 Any French people, you can comment what the actual pronunciation is. I'm gonna go with financier for now. So, financier. They're made with wheat flour, almond flour, and browned butter. You can just see how buttery they are. I imagine they're a bit calorie dense. Oh, whoops, sorry. They taste as rich as they look, quite befitting given the name financier. You see how they look like bars of gold? They say those who eat them will line their pockets with riches. Is that why they're called financier? Because it's like finance? I don't know French, guys. Money, financier. Riches, huh? Sounds like the perfect treat for you, Azul. I don't believe in leaving things to chance, but I suppose doing something for good luck couldn't hurt. What's the difference? Oh, there's a world of difference between simply hoping for providence while doing nothing and covering every possible base. I think I get it. Maybe? It means there's no point in crossing your fingers and hoping for good grades on a test if you didn't bother studying for it. Oof. Rollo, are any of those treats supposed to improve test scores? I'm afraid not. Oh, too bad. Isn't that just terrible, Deuce? Ugh, I can't even argue with that. A lesson learned, then. If you can't take the heat, get out of the patisserie. Sure, okay. But if you're ever truly in need of help, my doors are always open. Yeah, for a catch. Yo, sign a contract, give away your life, you know, sell off your kidney for a good test score. I don't know, man. When we don't have any academic panaceas? Panaceas? Pancreas? I don't know how to pronounce that word, actually. While we don't have any academic panaceas, anyway, we do have many other sweets. Lately, I've noticed gluten-free confections growing more common. True. This right here is their bestseller. Ooh, cookie type things. Bells, like the Bell of Solace. Are those macarons? They certainly are, though a little oddly shaped. They're shaped like the bells. They're meant to look like the Bell of Solace. Ah, of course. They're small enough that I could just pop one in my mouth. I think I'll have one. They look delicious. I like how they're just chewing like this, like... So good. It's nice and sweet. I should bring some back for the guys in Heart's Lobule. Will they last that long? You guys are there for like 3 days, aren't you? Won't they get kind of hard and stale? Like, can you protect them on your trip for that long? Unfortunately, macarons don't keep well. They're a treat people can only experience when they visit here. See, I wasn't wrong. The yellow color was a good choice to evoke the bell. And the ganache filling is as refreshing as it is delicious. Ah, and I believe those are little nuggets of dried grapes and apples in there too. They look like colorful jewels. Munch, 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 munch. Epel's just so cute. They're definitely good, but not filling at all. Why do you look so unimpressed, Epel? I thought macarons were your favorite food. How do you know that? Likes and dislikes are the first thing you should look into when you want to get closer to somebody. But was my intel mistaken? Would you prefer something with a stronger flavor profile? No, I'm good, I think. Excellent. Then my intel bears out. Go on, Epel. Have as many as you like. Thanks. He is not having those macarons. Like, he's like, please get me out of here, please. But yeah, we finished up chapter 3 of this book number 2, Group A. Is there gonna be more chapters? Do we not battle anybody? Oh, maybe we don't battle anybody. Oh, interesting. Alright. So, moving on to chapter 4. Alright. Chapter 4, A Caring House Warden. Alright. Is this a general store? That's right. Go on and have a look around. It looks like the perfect place to do some souvenir shopping. True, perhaps I'll pick out a few things for the Octagonal students. But what's with that reaction? It's rather rude, you know. Azul? Buying souvenirs for students? What's so surprising about that? You're going to actually give them away for free? That's generally what you do with gifts, yes? What do you two take me for? I'm capable of caring for my fellow Octagonals. This is a fine chance to convey my gratitude to them. That's not convincing. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Sorry for suggesting otherwise. Golly, Vil said you were greedy and told me to be careful around you. You should. Epel, run. In the other direction. Far away. But you're a caring house warden, Azul. Just so. I'm a very caring house warden. Though I never said I wouldn't expect anything in return. See? Oh my gosh, you can't even give gifts properly. What's this? Wooden blocks with letters on them? Oh, they're like for like babies, baby toys. Those are study aids for children. Building blocks to help them learn the alphabet. There's a letter on one side and then a word starting with that letter on the opposite side. Children in Fleur City use them all the time. Neat. Let's see what kind of words they have. Apple for A, baby for B. That's cute. And for F, festival. There's a picture of children playing at a festival under the word. Oh, that's very cute. They're easy to understand and fun to look at. Yeah, I bet little kids would love these blocks and learn a lot from them. In the past, lessons were more demanding. Children had to study much larger and more complex words. Are you saying we've devolved as a human species? But people complained that the curriculum was too hard for children to understand. So nowadays, building blocks with simple words are more common. It's deplorable, really. So these are building blocks. We don't have them in the Coral Sea. What fascinating toys. Wait, you don't use building blocks under the sea? Under the sea. No, wood doesn't tend to last long underwater. They're not common. That's true. We do have study aids made from shells, though. Do all land children play with building blocks? I mean, not all of them. Nah, I don't remember playing with any. See, yeah, not all children. I mean, I might have just forgotten, but Mom says I've always loved playing outside. Yeah, my family says I was always big on sledding and climbing trees. Lots of outdoor stuff. Ooh, sorry, I keep doing that. You're both so active. Even if I'd been born on land, I doubt our paths would ever cross. Well, I still need to find a souvenir that would be easy to hand out to a large group. I'll look around a bit longer. Certainly. I'll take my leave then. I should go check on the others. Thank you for so kindly showing us around. I'm sure we'll see more of each other later. So I guess he's gonna go around and like visit all the other groups, like Group Star or whatever, and kind of show them around the town, I guess. I'm thinking, I don't know. It seems like it. Yay! Oh, there's a 5 as well. I thought we were moving on to a different group, but okay, 5, here we go. Alright, chapter 5, A Cryptic Meaning. Fleur City. Well, we've eaten our fill and procured souvenirs. Let's stroll over to the festival grounds, shall we? Okay. I'm just gonna lower my own volume a little bit because I can't hear a thing, guys. Okay. Oh man, that's a lot of stalls. I see fruit, vegetables, bread, fish, processed meats, cheeses. They even have an antique... Oh, they even have antique shops as well. I suppose there are no restrictions on what shops can sell here. One could do brisk business if they planned well and avoided competition. There's no shortage of customers either. Yes, what a fine place for trade. You would be considering the business opportunities in this place, wouldn't you? You always see things as a seller. A seller, guys? Rather than a buyer, huh? Of course, I have to keep a sharp eye out at all times or I could miss a golden opportunity. Oh hey, if it ain't Deuce's group. Oh my gosh, I love his little outfit. It's so cute. Hello, Group A. Are you enjoying yourselves? Why, hello, Professor Train, and greetings to you as well, Han and Grim. Yes, we're having a most enlightening time. I do so enjoy fieldwork. Find anything interesting or find anything good to eat. Maybe if I say find anything good to eat, they'll mention QuaSo again. Oh yes, we sampled many local breads and sweets. It was all positively sublime. Aw, they didn't say croissant. Azul's... Oh. Azul's an amazing food critic. He really gets into all the details. You should hear him sometime, Han. I already did. Now I'm all jelly. I wanted to eat good food too. You ate plenty on our way here. Were you about to walk around this street? Oh, that sounds so aggressive. I'm so sorry. Were you about to walk around this street? We could join you if you'd like. I thought he was like accusing Grim of like, were you about to walk around and like eat stuff? I didn't mean to be so aggressive to us, you know? I'd be delighted to have your invaluable guidance, Professor Train. By all means, do. Welcome aboard. Oh hey, that stall there sells accessories. Do you even like accessories, Epel? You seem to not be that kind of person to like accessories. What's this? Ooh, what is that actually? I'm not too sure. It looks kind of like an evil eye, but not really. I'm not too sure. Looks like a necklace. The pendant's a wooden frame with some kind of netting inside. What an odd design. There's just a dinky rock in the center. Boring. My ribbon looks way cooler than that janky necklace. Mehaha. I'm so sorry. You're really into your outfit, huh? Let me see that. Ah, that's a classic Fleur City charm necklace. Well, I took you for a tourist, but you know your stuff. Oh, anyone my age would know that. What's the charm supposed to do? There's an old saying about it. When you wear this woven band, you hold the city in your hand. Ooh. Interesting. So, when someone wears it, they become rich enough to buy a city? Do I have that right? Well, hard to say. Nobody knows what it's really supposed to mean these days. So, no one knows what it does? That's kind of a letdown considering it's a charm. I recall more stalls carrying them the last time I was here. Yeah, well, they're kinda hard to explain and they went out of style a while ago. Nowadays, tourists barely know what they are. They're more for locals than anyone else. A curious design with a cryptic meaning. They'd get a kick out of that. I think I'll pick up 2 for Jade and Floyd. So you're getting souvenirs for them too? More like compensation for minding the dorm while I'm out. The necklaces are suitable and not too expensive. Say, Han, are you and Grim buying any gifts for people? I think I'll get some of these necklaces. I'm still looking for just the right thing. I mean, is there a possibility that we can buy more than the necklaces in the future? I mean, I think that I want to support a local business and support a local tradition, so I'm going to say that I'm going to buy these necklaces. Really? These things? They're awfully plain and shrouded in mystery. I doubt most people would appreciate them. Are you sure? But Jade and Floyd would? I'm good as long as I can eat my weight in snacks. But hey, maybe I'll get Ace something, if I feel like it. Oh my goodness, these kids are a handful. I mean, jeez. I kind of like the necklace though. Like, I know that Azul's like, it's so boring, it's so lame, it's so... But I think that it looks pretty nice as a souvenir. And like I said, support a local business, support a tradition. But we finished chapter 5, and I think chapter 6, if I saw correctly from the other parts of this, is the last chapter in the Group A storyline for book 2. So, yeah, I think after chapter 6 we're gonna finish this, and then I can do another video once I do more lessons and I can actually do, you know, the other group. So, yeah, chapter 6, here we go. Alright, chapter 6, Glad I'm in Group A. I mean, so far they haven't been causing that much distress to the citizens of Fleur City, so yeah, I mean, I'd say they're a pretty good group to be in. So your group has been exploring the city in a systematic manner, following Ashen Grotto's lead. And it sounds like Spade and Felmier have been both cooperative and eager. We should be on our way, but keep up your learning, considering your knowledge a prize... Oh my gosh. Consider your knowledge a prize you'll take back to school. I have a sneaking suspicion he's gonna give an exam. Thank you very much for your time. We'll see you again when we have to meet up. We've still got time before then, right? What else can we do? How about... Deuce, Epel. Yes? Here, these are for you. I picked them up when I bought the necklaces. Ooh, what are they? Pencils. Oh, okay. Really? What a pretty bag. Ooh, there's a pencil in here. Epel's is red and mine is yellow. Uh-huh. Wait, these are gifts for us? Yes, they are. What's the catch? There is none. I bought them to commemorate this day. I mean, that's very nice of you, Azul, but I'm still scared. I'm scared you have some ulterior motive that you're trying to push onto us in a very sneaking way. But anyway. Really? Wow, that's so nice of you. I feel like since you got it from me, it'll help me study better. Yeah, same. I'm feeling better about my next test grade already. I'm surprised though. I didn't expect you to get us a gift. Apparently, the local company that makes them has been doing so for ages. They're meant for sketching, but I tried one out and it felt nice to write with. I hope they'll give you the motivation to apply yourselves to your studies. Thank you! You're so easy to talk with, Azul, and you've got a great sense of humor too. I actually thought you'd be more intimidating. Yeah, I'm glad I'm in Group A now. To think one little pencil was all it took to soften them up. My plan was to befriend some trusting freshmen so the next few years at school would be easier. But these two are alarmingly credulous. I can only imagine how rough Vil and Riddle have it. You two make me fearful for Night Raven College's future. Huh? Why is that? I'd like you both to ponder that very question. Are you the teacher now, sir? Now, let's move on, shall we? There's more to see and only so much time. Lead the way. Yay, we finished chapter 6. The storyline for group A, and then yeah, we're gonna do group 2 in the next, or group star, group whatever they're called. Group 1 in the next one. I don't know whose it is that I did. Let's see. Oh, it should be this Idia, Rook, Silver, and Ruggy. So I should be able to do that. You need to do 30 lessons to be able to finish the entire book. So I'm going to do those, and I will be back in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye! I'm going to do that again because I started glitching out. Bye!